Good Saturday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. Periods of heavy rain may be found across the northern Gulf Coast, west of Yakutat, all the way to the eastern Kenai Peninsula and western Prince William Sound tonight. Meanwhile, areas of blowing and drifting snow are expected across the Beaufort Seacoast there, where winds will be fairly gusty through the next 24 hours at least, probably continuing into the early part of the work week there for Monday and Tuesday. Not a whole lot of additional snow is expected, but visibility could drop below 1/2 mile, making travel a little bit tricky at times, so be extra careful. In the eastern Alaska range, in the Deltana and Tanana Flats region, gusty winds are expected. We could see gusts upwards of 50 to 55 miles per hour as we go through the remainder of today and tonight, so by tomorrow morning things should be settling down there. That's all as the weather system's working onshore from the north and western Gulf Coast, and as that happens, of course, warm and wet air is pouring into the Chugach Range as well as the Kenai Mountains, and periods of rainfall should be expected. Look for relatively dry conditions across the middle and upper Yukon Valley, more clouds than anything else, and across the Kotzebue Sound region to St. Lawrence Island, it will be blustery, and there will be some additional snowfall in that area. But keep in mind that low pressure sitting north of Nunivak Island is also helping to pull away some of the main ice pack from the shoreline of eastern Norton Sound. A look at the FAA web cameras there, and it'll show some open water very close to Shaktoolik and for many locations along the coast of Norton Sound. So again, use extreme caution if you have plans to travel out and onto the ice. Know the conditions before you go, and you can check those anytime at weather.gov/ice.php. Sunday's forecast shows warm air working off the west coast and northwestern parts of the Chukchi Seacoast, still looking fairly breezy there. It's going to be a wet period for southwestern Alaska, and a new weather maker is working into the northern Gulf at 983 millibars on Sunday. That will continue its trek northward by Monday, still south of Kodiak Island. A frontal boundary lifting into the central Gulf will help to encourage more rain and more clouds for southeast as we get into Monday, even as high pressure is trying to limit the amount of wind. Out across the west, St. Matthew and the central Aleutians looking at rain and snow showers as warmer air actually works westward into the Bering Sea, and the winds should stay up for the central and eastern Beaufort Seacoast by Monday afternoon. That probably means an extension of some winter weather advisories, and poor visibility remains a possibility as we get into the early work week. With Alaska statewide weather, this is meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime.